and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Nick's from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Third and long for him here. That's into the hands of Mostert. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. Shotgun snap to Nix. Fits it through the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Wilson with the return here. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
They give it to him again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're gonna down this kick at the 3. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin it back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
He puts a mayor under it, deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
At the 30-yard line.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. A give on 3rd to Mostert. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
14. Steelers nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
Hey, 319! Gun! 150!
First down, here's Rodgers. And this one is launched downfield. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Bengals.
Nix. Lay it out for this one, and he makes the catch. They gain 11 on that play, and the Bengals have a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Throwing here, Nix. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Third down here, need 8 on play.
It's now 3rd down and 8.
McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Nix. That one complete to Pitts. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. He was looking for Terry McLaurin, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. One more time with Mostert. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers, nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick
Time
off.
left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Wilson with a return here.
Okay, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
Michael Dixon.
On now is
set to
Dixon to
kick off.
kick this one away. Wilson with a return here. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard
Well, that's a
line.
case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
On 1st down, they'll run. Well, he's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We'll
Offense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down.
Hey, take 26. Da-da-da. 258. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throw here, third down. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set. He gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Working quickly here. Mostert. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
58. He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
58. Hey, Mike. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers from the gun. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made as they get themselves into first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet...
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about distraction and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Mostert. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Air it out on 3rd. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, Brock, and they have got to be happy about the lead that they have built so far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Going right back to Mostert. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. To throw, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th, Nix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Back north, blue 58. They might. Hey, 88, 88. Hey, 88. Check 30.
To throw, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
50. Hey, check 20. Get 300. Get 26. Look at you.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He gets it to Rice. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 4 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Good for a Steelers. First down.
Jump up.
1st and 10 at the
They'll throw again. Rodgers. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
50. Hey, you watch.
Rodgers set to pass. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Inside.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Take 3rd, 319. Gun. Hey, I got him, man, I got him. Coming, I'm coming. Go to 50. Hey, take 26.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover. On downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A give left side to Mostert. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Hey, bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now they have 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Running back sent in motion. They're going to pass it here. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. Has some room to work. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Yeah, live.
To throw is Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Back north. Jump out. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go down.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. This is cut downfield by Rice. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So first down from the 41.
First down.
26.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
4 more yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Steelers, first down.
Again, Rodgers. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
TJ Watt on the coverage.
Hey, check 158. 158.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
150. Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
Oh, my son. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Now Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.